So we need to find the derivative of that natural log first and then plug in the 0. What was the rule for the natural log of x? It is 1 over that times the denominator. So in this case, we have f prime of x. It's 1 over the whole thing. And that says the power of negative 3x. And then we have to multiply by the derivative of the bottom. What is the derivative of x? 1. And then 4 is going to give us nothing, basically. And the derivative of e to that is basically itself. And then we multiply by the derivative of the power. So who is my power here? Negative 3. So now I can go ahead and plug in the 0. So we have f prime of 0. So I get 1 all over 0 plus 4 plus e to the power of 0. What do I know about e to the power of 0? Okay, it's 1. Very good. So 1 plus e to the power of 0 times that negative 3. So we know we have 1 all over. That's going to give me a 5. And on the numerator, that alone is negative 3 with the 1 is going to give me negative 2. So together will give us negative 2/5. So what's the answer choice pertaining to this one? Very good. Questions on this? Good? Okay, let's go to number 24. Payne, let's read number 24, please.
Let y equals f of x be a function that satisfies the equation x over 4 minus 5x squared and y plus 4y equals 0, and whose graph contains the points 2, 1, and negative 2, negative 2.
Let L be the...
Let L be the line tangent to the graph at x equals.
So the first one says to find the expression of y prime, basically the derivative. Do we see it on this one? We have a product rule up here. Let's go ahead and write that out. We have negative 5 x squared times y squared, just to separate it. I think it's friendlier that way. Let's find the derivative. What's the derivative of x to the power of 4? 4x cubed. And then we have to use our product rule. So the derivative of the first one is minus 10x. And we keep the second one as it is. We keep the first one. And when I derive the second one, what is that going to give us? 2y. And what do I need at the end? dy over dx. And then the last one, the 14, or 4y to the fourth is going to give us 16. Y to the third. And again, that was deriving the y, so I need dy over dx. And what is the derivative of the 0? Or any constant? Just 0. And let's do one go on this one. I want to make dy over dx by itself. So write that out on the left side. So we are going to subtract this one and subtract this one, correct? And by subtract on the second one, I mean add it. So we have minus 4x cubed plus 10x y squared. And then what do I do with the coefficient of the dy over dx? Don't we divide it by that one? And when I do, I'm going to go ahead and multiply these while I'm at it. I see negative 10x squared y. And then I see plus 16y cubed. So that was part A. Okay, questions on that one? All right, for part B, it says to find the equation of the line L. And we know the line L is going to cross at what number? So we know our point is going to be at 2 comma something. What do I do to find the point of the y? Plug it into the original. Okay, let's do that on the side. On the original, is it going to give me a clean number on this one? So graph contains 2, 1, and negative 2, 2. All right, so here's a cool part. If it's saying the graph has points of these two, and I know our x value is already 2, didn't they already give us a y value there? Okay, so that's a nice part about it. Let's put x comma y. To find the slope, I need to plug it in here. So let's write on here, we have our slope is equal to, so anywhere I see an x, plug in the 2. Anywhere I see a y, plug in the 1. So we have negative 4 times 2 cubed plus 10 times 2, 1 all squared. On the bottom, we get negative 10 times 2 squared times a 1. I guess for the 1, I didn't really have to write anything down. So when I compute this, what would this give us right here? Negative 32? What would all that give me right here? 20 it is. Now on the bottom, what would the first chunk give us? Ooh. Ooh. How many? Negative 40 I heard? Is that right? Someone confirm?
Yes.
Okay, negative 40. How about the second chunk? Just 16. And that, in the end, when I simplify, it is going to give me negative 12 over to negative 24. Isn't that 1/2? So when I do the y minus y1, it's a y minus y1, yep, is equal to our slope 1/2 times x minus 2. So here's a good thing about the free response. Let's say on the AP test, you're like, you know what? I don't want to go through all of this. In place of this, you can plug all of that in without computing anything. And then that way, if you mess up in the middle, it's not a domino effect. Okay?